Welcome to the video demonstration for our project Bunk Bot, which can be found in GitHub in the link as shown. So this project uses speech recognition and image processing techniques to interact with other people in the meeting. It uses speech recognition to identify when the roll number or your name is called out during attendance and types present in the chat box. It uses image processing to convert the messages in the chat box into strings, and if multiple people are saying the same thing, it says the same thing into the chat box to mimic activity. So what you do first is open another tab and download git bash for Windows. Once that's done downloading, you must now download the environment for running this code. So you go to Anaconda and download Anaconda for Windows. This is what we shall use to run our bot. Once the installation is done, go to the GitHub page again and then copy this link that you will find under git clone button. Then go to the file directory where you want to install it, right click, open git bash here, and then type git clone, C-L-O-N-E, and then paste the link that you copied. Once that's done, open Anaconda launcher. Once you open it, what you want to do is open two things. One is the Spider application, which will be the IDE which will run it. Then it's the PowerShell, which we shall use to install necessary packages. So launch Spider. And once it's done launching, launch PowerShell prompt, the Conda PowerShell prompt. Once this opens, we shall now show the packages you need to install. First, you need to install the Conda speech recognition package, which you can find as follows. Search for it, open the first link, and then copy paste the first command that you find over there into the PowerShell launcher that we opened. This is going to be used obviously for speech recognition. Next, we shall download the PyAudio package. Again, copy the command and then paste it into the PowerShell. And once that's done installing, we shall move on to the next package to install. Once that's done, we now need to download PyAutoGui. So again, open it and then copy paste the first command that you find on it. After this is installed, we need to install something called Tesseract. So for Tesseract, open the link as you can see on the video right now, and then download the 32-bit or 64-bit as per your laptop's requirements. And once it's downloaded, you need to install it and do the usual setup. So in this setup for PyTesseract, keep on clicking next for everything, except for one thing, the destination folder. Make sure that it says c/programfiles/tesseract-ocr. If so, then go ahead and install it. Once that's done, we need to install the package in Conda. So after it's completed, open and then Google PyTesseract and then open again the first link, copy the first command that you find, and then open PowerShell and paste it. Next, what we should do is test out PyTestRact and the speech recognition. So first open pytesttract.py and then click run, and then what it should do is it should show on the console the text that can be found in the test image, which is this. So once you see that that's working, open speech recognition and then run it and then say something. Hello world, testing for video. As you can see, it shows in the console what you just said. So since that's also working, we now move on to the next thing, which is coordinate finder. So coordinate finder, what it does is once you run it, you just have to place your cursor on something and it will tell the coordinates of it. So we shall place it on this Google Meet opening link. Just wait for a few seconds. And once it's done, which is around 5 seconds, it will click on the place that you have placed it. And you can find the coordinates in the console, as you can see over here. So copy it and then paste it over here, opening the Meet. And then we shall also find the coordinates for entering the link for the Meet. So again, run coordinate finder. And all you have to do is just place your cursor on top of it. Wait for it. It will do a click. Just wait. As you can see, it's done it. Now go ahead, find the coordinates, copy it again, paste it. Once that's done, we need to find the coordinates for the join button. So that would be the link that would be pasted. Okay, you can go ahead and change it and put the link that you want it to join to. So run it and then just place your cursor on the button for join. So please remember, for whatever meeting that you want to join, you need to paste the meetings link in the file over here instead of the meeting link that we have pasted. So place the coordinates for the join button. Then we want to find the other coordinates too, like mic off. It's the same procedure. Just run the coordinate finder and place the cursor on top. It will find it and then it will click on it. We will similarly do it for video too. We find the coordinates and paste it. Wait for it, it will do it. Please remember that this is only for educational purposes and do not use it to avoid classes. Now you want to find the coordinates for the join now button. Again, run the coordinate.py. Go place your cursor on top of join now. As you can see, we are presenting this for Google Meet, but since we are teaching you the basics behind it, you can use it for any platform. You can maybe use it for your Teams meetings or your Discord meetings or your any meetings, pretty much. It's up to you. So next what you do is you find the coordinates for the chat with everyone. Once that's done, again, simply copy and paste. Next you want to find the coordinates for the chat box. Just place your cursor on top of it and just wait for the click. Once the click occurs, again, just copy paste the coordinates that you find. Paste it. Now what you do after is go into bunkbot.py and you see these lines in line number 19 to 20 to 21. You basically need to replace these. So first, just comment these out, which is basically to put a hashtag before each of these and then replace that with the same. So what you see over here is in the first line, in line number 23, we put in that numbered order from x2 to x7 all the coordinates that we found in the same order. Then in the next line again we put the same coordinates. We have written comments for you to understand. Then in line number 28, instead of the coordinates we are putting the link over here. So just type link and then equal to, in quotes, put the link of the Google Meet to which you want to join. Okay, so this way the code will automatically join the link when needed. So now I'll take you through the code segment over here. What we see is, we see two types of things. Basically we see first over here the PyAuto GUI move to. What it does is it basically goes to that place, moves to it, and then PyAuto GUI.click clicks on it, and then we have a sleep for 10 seconds. Okay, and then this other one that you see over here, it moves to the coordinates that you give, and then it types whatever we say needs to be typed, and then it sleeps for 10 seconds. Okay, so these are the two patterns. You can use these patterns in whatever way you want in order to type whatever you want. Okay, so right now I shall put the pattern which I want, which works for this demonstration over here. Okay, again remember, you can use this basic knowledge to make this work for any platform, any meeting whatsoever. This is the pattern that will work for this. I have written comments over here so that you can understand easily from the video itself. Okay, so now what we do is we take the coordinates for the chat box. This is going to be used for screenshots to know the most used words in the chat, which will then be repeated by our chatbot to make it seem that we are responsive in class. So basically the same manner we use the coordinate finder and find the top left, the top right part of the chat box, the same manner that we used for finding all the other coordinates. We also find the bottom left. We need to find just 3 coordinates. 3 coordinates is enough. Remember, it should be covering the whole chat area. Okay, what it does is it's going to take screenshots at different intervals and see the most occurring string or usage in that interval, and if it is above a certain limit, currently it's 5, the Bunk Bot itself will type out that same answer in the chat box. So as you can see, self-explanatory, we find the biggest X, the smallest X, the biggest Y, and with this we can now find the crop coordinates, which would be, as you can see in the pattern we're typing over here. Okay, this is how it would be. Okay, once you've done that, we now go and include this into the code. So basically in this line that you see over here, look at the line number and note it, we paste the coordinates that we found. Okay, these 2 lines, you get it, 2 pastes. Now I run the code and it does the clicking and typing by itself without my control.
Roll number 23.